Okay, my Rachel Ray dog food recipe. I don't trust that lady Rachel Ray. That food that she makes actually is dog food. Disgusting. I wouldn't believe that bitch any farther. You can order her next menu in the cooking book. But anyway, yeah, get some hot dogs and like those little Vinay ones that you can get in the can they sell in the gas stations, or whatever. Grocery store, those little Vinay hot dogs, whatever they're called, or you can just get a regular beef. Beef hot dogs are the best. Get a beef hot dog, the raw ones, and get your weed torch slider. Or I mean your torch slider, your weed torch slider. They sell in the gas stations. And if you're really in a bad place, this will like totally get your meat craving on, because your body gotta have meat. If you're a vegetarian, your body will shut down in 10 years, and your guts will get messed up. You have to have meat every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, get your weed torch slider and put that raw beef hot dog through a metal fork so you don't burn your finger, and use that weed torch lighter or a gas stove, which they hardly ever make them with a flame, not electric, gas stove, or your weed torch lighter, and just put a metal fork through it and hold that raw fork or that raw hot dog over that flame for about a minute, minute and a half. It doesn't, when you boil it, a hot dog, it gets like thick. You don't have to boil it. And when you use a weed torch lighter or your gas stove, it won't get thick. The outside will just get burnt. It will get burnt like Pizza Hut cheese crust. But I mean, if you burn the outside of it, you're supposed to burn that raw hot dog on the outside, even the Vinay ones they can. And you can slop it on a bun or a bread or whatever with ketchup or mustard or whatever, or just eat it plain, but give it like a minute and a half when it cools down. And it is the goddamn best. I mean, it is best. It is so good, and it will get your meat craving on. You ain't got to buy $1 million steak, feed your face a million times, and not be satisfied. I mean, better than a Snickers bar with a goddamn almond nut in it. But anyway, yeah, just get your weed torch, and it's not going to swell just as soon as you get that burnt coating on it in about a minute, 30 or 60 seconds, a minute and a half. I mean, it is so good. Or your gas stove. I mean, then slap, you don't wait for it to cool down so you don't get a third-degree burn on your lip or whatever, or blister. But I mean, slap it on a piece of bread, ketchup, pickle relish, or, mustard or whatever, and it is so good. I mean, yeah. Another thing is, yeah, you can take a piece of white bread, and there's these things called onion sprouts. They look like grass, but they're kind of like white. They're like, looks like grass clippings, but they're kind of white. They're like some kind of onion or cucumber sprouts or something like that. I think they're like, no, they're onion sprouts or something like that. But it's just, you buy them at Walmart, like in the like the salad section or something. They're like grass, but they kind of have white, but grass clippings. Take that and put it on your bread about a quarter of an inch thick, like really thick on your bread. And then get some Philadelphia cream cheese and put that on your bread with your sandwich. And then, what's the other thing? Yeah, put that on white bread, and it is so good. That's a vegetarian sandwich. Them things are so good. Philadelphia cream cheese, them green onion sprouts or whatever, and sliced cucumbers, and it's a vegetarian sandwich on white bread. It is goddamn good. But yeah, you gotta have good teeth and bite through that stuff. But yeah, you don't cook none of it. It's as is. You don't cook none of it as is. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and don't ever buy none of that Rachel Ray cooking book stuff. She'll literally sell you the subscription to her cooking book, and she's literally mixing dog food with yeah, nasty, oh nasty. I wouldn't buy none of that lady stuff.